Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught again by Schultz. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get it inside the 20. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Winston. He'll buy some time right. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
2nd and 6. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's the 2nd and 7. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will stay at a 7-point game. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. To throw, Winston. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the 1st. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jameis to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
Jameis now on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll drop to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks like a roughing call. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they'll run on the draw. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll run the end around here with Judy. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Lions now.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After playing like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Winston.
That's complete to McBride.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing, Winston.
Able to connect with Dodson.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Winston. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Calais Campbell on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, this is their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Winston.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Lions offense set to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Winston now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Now Winston. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's going to find Gallup here complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Cowboys. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Gay knocks this one through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. 28-6 was a one-sided final. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Winston. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. And he'll find Pittman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. On 1st and 10, Winston. And this is caught. It's Decker. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A give to the fullback on the dive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps them move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24, Winston under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Winston. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Winston. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons. His 2nd sack of the night. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. 3rd and long for Winston. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Detroit's off. Hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with... And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.